All right. Let's see. Are we live? All right. Let's put the countdown on. Whoa!
What a countdown.
All right, guys. Welcome to the Next Chapter Book Club's live show. All right, if you guys can hear us and stuff, make sure to let us know. But first, we have to do introduction. Oh, my live stream is playing on my phone. Okay, anyways. So, as you know, my name is Troy, and I'm from Troy Reads, and you guys kind of know me already because it's my channel. So I'll just give the floor to Sukrup.
Alright guys, I'm Sukrup from Sukrup and Books, and yeah. I like to read. I don't think you guys saw that one coming.
I'm Eric from Break Even Books, and I also like to read, as do most of us. I'm a Canadian booktuber, and
Awesome.
I'm 6'6", but a lot of people don't know that because I'm always sitting down in my videos. So yeah, I'm secretly a giant.
Hi guys, my name is Nidhi. I'm from Nidhi Ready Reads, and I also like to read, and yeah, that's me.
Yeah, we're basically. Oh, what? Oh, okay. Anyways, so yeah, this is the Next Chapter Book Club. We're gonna have 2 more people join next time, but Monet from Life as Monet is moving, and Nat just could not participate today. So yeah, but if you guys make sure to join the Next Chapter Book Club group chat or Goodreads group, we have it in the description, and all of the channels are also in the description, so you guys can follow all of them. Make sure you do. But yeah, that's kind of it. Let's talk about Slay.
I wish I could have the book here, but I read it via audiobook, so just pretend it's right here.
Yeah, this is the point of my phone.
Yeah. All right. So okay. So I guess this month we read Slay by Brittney Morris, and I guess we're gonna do a little non-spoiler section. So let me put that. We're all gonna do 1 to 2 minutes of just our non-spoiler general overview of what we thought of the book. So I guess I'll just start with that, and then we'll rotate. So for me, I really love Slay, and I guess a little bit about what this book is about is we have Kiera, who is this game developer of the game Slay, and basically she has 500,000 logged on users every month. It's for Black people to play this game, I guess, where they all have to. It's a card-based defense game or something. And basically, what happens is there's a murder that comes up because of the game, and so her game gets a lot of publicity, gets called out for anti-white discrimination. There's this troll that is trying to take over the game, and it's basically just a really interesting book. I really loved it. The beginning was a little bit slow, but I honestly felt like the middle and the ending was so good. The ending was so shocking, and I just ended up really loving the book. I love the characters, and I really just loved, again, the shocking ending. But yeah, that's kind of all my thoughts that I have on the book. No spoiler thoughts.
So I regret reading Slay in the beginning of the month because I remember a little less of it, but I gave it 5 stars. I really liked it. It's really impressive for a debut book, and basically I just liked the writing. It was really poetic in a way, and I just loved the characters and their interactions. All the characters in here are amazing, and I think that's what we're really going to talk about today. And the plot was really good. There's so many amazing plot twists, and yeah, overall this book was just really, really good. So yeah.
Like you said, it was a really amazing debut book. It seems like her as an author, she would have written a lot more books based on reading this one and seeing how awesome it was. I also gave it a 5 stars. I did really enjoy it. It was my first time doing an audiobook, which is pretty cool because I had never done that before. And I really enjoyed all the different people that they had on the audiobook and the different narrators. I will say it was also really cool to see a main character that's a developer, because that's my job. I'm a web developer, so it was really interesting to see another person building this whole like mass multiplayer world online. And so I really related with her on that because I thought that was really interesting. And the characters were super realistic, and I liked that about them. I think that a lot of them reacted to certain things the way that we would react to these things. And so, yeah, I like that she took the grasp on reality and brought it into this book and mixed it with like virtual reality. I thought that was so cool.
So I gave it 4 stars. I thought it was very well done, especially for a debut. And I definitely agree that these characters seem so real, especially since, you know, they're teenagers. So I appreciated that. And I can't wait to see what else she writes.
Yeah, she just released, announced her second book, which I'm super excited about.
Yeah.
Oh, really? What's it called?
Yeah, but I don't know what it's called, but it's basically like They Will Die at the End meets Dear Martin.
I love They Will Die.
Oh,
It's really good.
Oh
sweet.
my gosh. Yeah, I read that debate. They both died at the end of this month.
I still need to read
I sad they didn't have Slate in my library, but decided to bite the bullet and buy it, and it was amazing. Amazing. I legit cried when I finished because it was over. I know. And the ending, actually, the ending was really sad.
Yeah.
Well, actually, it wasn't. It was kind of sad. But then
it was hard in a way.
The ending was happy.
Yeah, there were
it was
definitely some very powerful moments in the book.
Yeah, that is very true.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought it led up really well to those moments. But yeah, is there anything other like non-spoilery you want to say?
I know everything I can think of is like, I don't know if I should say that yet.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess like I just loved the virtual game aspect to it. I thought like the game was so cool to read about.
Yeah,
and just like how
types of books, like the game isn't really developed. It's just like a tool that the author uses. But I thought it was a really fascinating game. Like
it was.
Like,
yeah.
I didn't really like I want to learn more about like how the game was, and I want to like understand it more because there were like hustle cards and defense cards, and that stuff was over my head. But she definitely put a lot of work into creating the game.
Have you guys? Well, do you guys remember Yu-Gi-Oh? Really? maybe that's like my generation, I guess. Now I feel old. It was a card game that we used to play when I was younger, and like that's what I pictured this, but like in virtual version.
There was like kind of like a conflict between two games in this book, but I like didn't even know what the other game was. So
I especially loved how like all the cards were like based off of Black culture. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
Specifically.
And also, like, how they wanted to keep it universal so that everyone could understand it.
Right.
I also thought that was interesting. Again, like she put a lot of work into creating this game, and it definitely like paid off. It just like made the book more richer.
Is the book dramatic? I mean, I would say so.
Yeah, at times it definitely can be.
Yeah.
Oh, here's a point.
Like, I'm not really a gamer, but I appreciate it nonetheless.
Yeah.
Okay. So, like with Harper and Wyatt, I wish that was settled and that they sort of made up with Wyatt and checked in with Harper after the news was revealed. Oh, yeah, that's true. I agree.
We can't really talk about that without going this way.
I'm just gonna say like I agree.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
Oh.
Noelle, yeah, like I saw like on Brittney Morse's website, and I didn't really look into it.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, like
that
is
cool.
So cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really cool. I would be interested to see like all the different cards for the game, because like she explains some throughout the book, but you don't get to see like all of them.
Yeah.
And me just being like that analytical type of person I am, I'd want to like look at each and every one and just like explore them, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she said like there were thousands, I'm pretty sure. So
that's
cool.
And especially since the duels were like such a big part of this book, like she here used them to cope. They were obviously like a major like plot event.
Like another point that I have is like I really love the tension. Like when she was playing, like no one else knew that she was like the game developer and stuff, and that she even played Slice. Like I really like the tension where, you know, like her parents would be like almost coming in, like catching her or whatever. And like I just thought that was really cool.
Yeah, I also really like the parents in this book. Like the entire like family dynamic. I appreciate that like that was developed in this book.
Yeah. I mean,
So-
if I was like a parent and I caught my kid playing this game and then found out that they created it, I'd actually be super proud of them.
Yeah.
I'd be like, that is
No,
awesome.
exactly.
Like, way to go.
Yeah. So I think this is a really good question if we could like rotate around like with our answers. So for me, like the only con about this book was that it took a while for like the main problem to start. Like I think it was on page 110 or something when the murder that was in the review, or like the summary of the book, happened. And so like I don't know, I kind of am I talking? But like yeah, I just wish it would like sped up a little bit because I felt like the beginning was just a little slow. That's kind of like my answer to that question.
Yeah, like along with that point, like things like happened so quickly in the end, and then we just like cut right to the epilogue. So I wish there was like she spent more time like developing
Oh yeah.
that, and like again, like she wasted so many pages in the beginning, which like they weren't really a waste because like we got to know a lot about like the characters and the situations, but it just took a lot more time than it should have.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, like, I was listening to it, but there were times where I would kind of like zone out while listening to the book and be like, oh crap, I need to like go back and see what I missed. And I think those were the parts where it was kind of a little bit slow paced that happened. Mind you, I also zone out very easily, so that could be it too.
Yeah.
And like even though I like appreciated how much time she spent, like sometimes I was just like skimming over them a little because like I wasn't that interested in them. And like I even game, so like I know like most people aren't gonna be that interested in all of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, I'm moderately.
Yeah, for me, I think. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I just like I'm moderately game. I don't know.
For
Yeah, you can
me, like maybe contemporaries, but sometimes they're just paced a little bit, not slower, but they kind of have like a different like language usage to them than I'm like used to or would like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's a good question. I think so. I really book. It's short, has a lot of good content in there.
Yeah, and it's also a really important book to read. So
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I like the physical copy. What did you think of the audiobook, Eric?
I like the audiobook. I still prefer reading physical books to audiobooks, but I do think that this audiobook, the different voices that they had in it, definitely added to the book, and it like brought out more of the character, if that makes sense. So like I did enjoy the audiobook. I just listened to it while I was taking like a long drive, and it was very relaxing, but also like intense at parts too. I think they did a really good job.
yeah, if you do buy the physical book though, like the inside dust jacket is like so pretty.
Oh whoa, that
Yeah.
is really
Oh my
cool.
gosh, it is. I discovered that.
It's just like it has like gold foliage. So if you do buy it, like if you can buy it in hardcover, definitely like it's super pretty. And the
I
I
cover.
don't have to put that out.
So yeah.
Okay. I love how she described like the way they played, but I was kind of confused with the socks they had to put on to play the game.
Oh yeah.
Wait, did they have to put on socks?
Yeah, for like the VR aspect, which like
They just put on socks.
yeah.
That is interesting. I didn't know that.
How do our parents not realize that she has like VR equipment in their house,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah, that was
Also, if she's playing this game, they're gonna hear her moving around in her room to this game. So like,
Mhm.
I feel like it's pretty obvious.
That is a little bit of a plot hole, but like it doesn't really matter. But just like
Just little technical things like that. Yeah, no, I get it.
Mhm. Yeah, I was definitely confused by that though too. And didn't they put on like gloves, right?
yeah,
Okay.
and like going along with that, like her mom would like knock on the door, and then she would just quickly go in the closet.
Yeah. That made my heart go like fast.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Some side characters that are given a short CH. Okay, I don't know what that means. What does that mean? CHP.
Chapter.
Chapter.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh. Okay. All right.
I thought that
Or maybe not. I don't know.
give a perspective on the book. Like I didn't expect that going into the story, but they were just like way to fill space, and they were also just like they offered a little more to the story, I guess. And like that scene with like, the
Yeah, like
dad Kira hated that like went on the news, and then he went back to like play with his like nephews, and then he realized that like this game is really good and stuff. That was a really good scene as well, and like that also
Mhm.
really important for, like setting up the rest of the story.
Okay, it is chapter, she said.
Good.
Also, she said that she had a thick rug in her room, which now I remember them saying that. But like,
Oh
I
wait.
still don't know if
Oh.
that would cover all the sound. Not 100%
Oh
there.
no, I don't like that.
I
Okay,
was
guys,
like, that
so,
is too close to my face.
Nitty had to leave, guys. She has like an internship call, so I guess that's goodbye
just
from
us.
her. Make sure to subscribe to her channel in the description. Okay.
Shall we get into spoilers?
Shall we?
I guess let's look if they had any more points. I like the short chapter perspectives. I thought it gave a good way to zoom out and show
Yeah.
how the book impacted people. Wait, I don't even remember that. Did they have perspectives from other people?
Like there was one with like Q Diamond who played against her like in the beginning. And there was one like with the dad. And then I think we got like a few chapters from Cicada. So yeah.
Yeah, see, for me, I don't really know what the chapter breakdown was because I was doing the audiobook, so they were all seemed like they were longer chapters, and I don't know if in the book they like split for different perspectives. I didn't really get to know that part, so
yeah. I think Katie said before, like, is there romance in this book?
a little bit.
Yeah. The romance is actually like a big part of this book in like a way that I like.
Yeah.
Because Malcolm is a very interesting character.
Malcolm is an interesting character. But yeah, so Kiara has a boyfriend, Malcolm, and there's a sort of romance with that.
Yeah, it's a weird romance.
Was there any humor in the book?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't remember too much of it.
It didn't like stand out at you, but like this book isn't depressing. So I mean,
I think Steph's character is like the humor.
Yeah.
Right.
I think they purposely like had her. Yeah, like when I think of humor in this book, like I think of Steph.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just
like
there
was that one scene.
It was a really good sisterhood. It's
where would you put this on your top 10 list? I don't know if it would be on my top 10 list. It's hard to choose. Did this make this top 10?
I mean, like, I like this book, but it didn't like stand out to me. Like, it's not like one of my favorites or something.
Right.
It was 5 stars. It just wasn't like that good for me, at least.
Yeah, I agree. It's not like
I
don't think it's on my top 10, but like I do really like the book.
Yeah.
All right. So I guess how good was the book? 1 out of 10 or 1 to 10? I would probably say 9. It had, like just the beginning made me dock a point off of that.
Yeah, 9 or 9.5. That's true.
I would give it like an 8.
And
I still gave it like a 5 stars, but like I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm weird with my ratings, so yeah, I would give it an 8.
Yeah. Anna said I have opinions about Malcolm.
Yeah.
Yes, we shall cancel him.
I feel like we should just get to the spoilers, honestly. Come on.
Yeah, we'll get to it in just a second. Okay, so my favorite character was Cicada and least favorite was Malcolm. For a while, though, I hated exactly. That's it. I literally said that before the live stream or whatever. I was like, my favorite character is Cicada. She's the best.
My favorite was Kiara. I don't know, like with the YA books, I just always seem to like the protagonist. I don't know why. I never think they were like I obviously like the side characters, but I don't like them more than our protagonist.
Yeah, my favorite was definitely Steph. I like Steph.
But like Julie asked, like, how did you feel about the characters? Like, all of them were like really like developed though. Like the characters that you weren't supposed to like, you didn't like. Like they were all just like really real in a way. They all felt like real people. So that's definitely a plus. And like that's also another reason it didn't feel like a debut book.
Mm-hmm.
Like they were all
a good thing about it. And anyways, I was gonna say like a lot of the characters, some of the characters were like relatable. Like I could relate to them and how they were feeling. So that's a good thing.
Yeah. Yeah, Kira's a great main character.
Okay, so we might be able to do a Q&A section.
Am I forgetting a character? Doesn't Kira have like two best friends? Like she has Harper, and then doesn't she have like someone else?
Wyatt, right?
No, someone else.
Wait, was Wyatt even her friend?
No, Wyatt was Harper's
brother.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they were dating.
But like I think she considered Wyatt a friend by like association to Harper.
Right.
Just not like obviously as close as Harper is.
Oh, Noelle, that is definitely a point we should talk about. I forgot about that. That is definitely what we should talk about.
Oh no, it covers Eric.
That's okay. My head can just pop over.
Okay.
Nearly headless Nick.
Yeah, I really liked that too. All right, guys, I think it's time for the spoiler section.
Here we go.
Also, make sure to like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. Okay, so yeah, if you guys want to leave, we're going to be talking about spoilers. Maybe not like exclusively, but still we are going to.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you guys want to leave, it's okay. You won't hurt my heart or any of us. Thank you. Yes. Oh, Siri just came on. Okay, anyways. All right, so yeah, we're just going to delve into it.
All right, let's talk about Malcolm.
Yeah, let's talk about Malcolm.
Okay, so in the beginning of the book, like, obviously none of us liked him. And I think Monet said in, like, the chat, like, I'm going to pull up, like, what she said. But, like, she said that, like, in the Black community, there are, like, extremists like Malcolm. And I was like, when I was, like, rereading the sections before, like, one of the sections said, like, you guys talk. I'm going to find the section.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, though.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh, the plot twist. I actually somewhat expected it because it was, you know.
Yeah, all right.
The character that was the plot, it was so shady.
Yeah. I honestly, like, I felt like something like that was coming, but then when it actually happened, I remember, I think I was, like, washing dishes while listening to the book, and I like, just stopped for a second. I was like, whoa, did they just go there? Did that just happen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I was very shocked at that part.
I was talking with you guys in the group chat while I was reading the section where, like, Malcolm, like, what did he even do? Like, I didn't understand that. Like, how did he take a photo of her? Like, how did that?
Yeah, that was so weird. But I just had the chills the whole way through. Like,
yeah, that.
Yeah, that was very creepy at that part when he had the photo of her.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to punch him. I was like, oh my gosh, stop.
Like,
and then with those tweets too.
Yeah.
Like Malcolm's tweets.
Yeah, like you would never expect your significant other to do something like that to you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that was just crazy to see, like, how he reacted to that situation and how he kind of, like, just put her on blast like that. That was pretty ridiculous.
And yeah, he was just so extreme with it too. Like, he went way too far.
Yeah.
Okay, so Anna KP says there's foreshadowing. I thought he wasn't going to be part of the story because he's barely interested. Yeah, that is true.
Like,
yeah.
But I also, when he sent that text, like, oh, sorry. When he sent that text, like, I don't want you to be playing that, like, that's where it kind of came into, like, my brain that, like, something was up.
Yeah, like, you could tell that he, like, loved Kier in a way, but, like, his beliefs of, like, black man over woman, like, all that, like, extremist stuff he did just, like, overwhelmed that, like, love side of him. And that's why he was, he was a really good, like, antagonist kind of person in this book.
Yeah.
And like the plot twist,
Okay.
like we were talking about this because we were talking like before we actually went live, and I was saying like I'm not really good at predicting plot twists, but like the author really set it up well because like when the character asked about like time zones when they were like talking about setting it up in the game, and like she just like set it up really well, and you could like someone who's like who solves mysteries like that could deduce that it would be Malcolm.
Yeah. And we got an explanation. So he tracked her IP address, then used her webcam. That went too far. I was like, wow. I know that's who he was when we're talking.
Maybe I'm not like understanding like IP addresses, but like I get how he tracked the IP address, but like that how did he use her webcam? Like how does that work?
Yeah, I have no idea.
Well,
it doesn't really matter, but like I don't
know. It's not hard to figure out an IP address as a web developer. Like I know it's easy to do, but yeah, like hacking into her webcam is a whole another thing. Like that's not easy. That's difficult. So like for him to have those skills was never really like shown that he was really technical at all.
Yeah. That entire like scene was like so many emotions. Like when Kira wins, you're just like up here, and then when when Malcolm gets her webcam, like
I know it really is like a roller coaster.
It was such a well-written scene, though. It really played with you.
I like Charlotte's point that she said too about like loving how Steph always stood up for Kira.
Yeah,
I really like that about Steph.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that scene where she's gonna throw her coffee at him or something.
Yeah, like she makes it hot, and like Kira's like thinking through like the kids around them are gonna say like the two black people at Jefferson fought today, and like how Steph is going to like lose her scholarship or whatever to whichever college she's going to. Yeah, but like the sisterhood in this book was really good, and I also really liked that little plot twist where like her sister also slayed. I really liked that one as well.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that.
And how
because that was like such a heartwarming moment when they both found out about each other.
Yeah, like how Steph really stood up and like hid Kira's secret. Like Steph was a great character.
Really great.
No, I really like Steph.
Yeah, we never really like got that much of the media like after Malcolm did his thing. But
That's true. Yeah, I just feel like the ending was a little bit rushed in that sense. We could have explored a little bit more.
But like the epilogue was so heartwarming when like they meet Cicada, and I before someone was talking about like how Cicada like kept asking Kira, and like Cicada and like Kira's conversations and like their texts were also just a lot of fun to read, especially because they were easy to read to get through the pages.
Yeah.
But
it was nice to see that like Cicada and Kira were always there for each other though. Like I think that's a really cool like friendship bond that they created, and I'm glad that they like dove into it more at the end to give you that kind of closure before they finish the book.
Yeah, I really liked how like their online friendship like developed over the book, like how they eventually got to like telling each other their like real names and like what like things about themselves.
Yeah, I especially related to that.
Yeah, although that was a bit climactic, but yeah.
So like I related to that a lot because I guess like what like people in the comments, like people watching this right now, like I love meeting like new people in part of the book community and like making friends and stuff. So yeah. Okay, this is a good point. He also swung from calling the main character, if I'm reading that right, sweet name Queen, but then forced his opinions on her and wasn't willing to accept a different opinion. That was red signals from the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah. As soon as you could see that Malcolm was kind of like set in his ways and was not open-minded whatsoever, you could tell that he was going to be problematic later on in the book. And yeah, that was just it was definitely like foreshadowing for later.
Yeah, I just got like so mad at Kira. Like, why are you still doing this? Like he didn't really ever hear her opinion on anything.
Yeah, and like that's his significant other. Like they're dating. He should try and understand her a little bit more.
Like, she literally
Mhm.
applied to a college just because Malcolm was going there.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
She loved him.
She'd
And,
talk about like her dreams with being with him and stuff. So
Hmm.
yeah, like on
hi. So we are basically. Oh, sorry.
No.
Hi. We're talking about Slay by Brittney Morris for the Next Chapter book club, and oh, well, that's crazy. We both held up our books. So we're just talking about that book.
Yeah. We're into spoilers.
He said later on, I'll read the book and come back.
Yeah, just real quick, like spend 5 minutes reading it, come back. Yeah.
No, I love Christmas. Okay, anyways. Okay, wait, is that all the comments? Oh, okay, here. I love how Steph and Malcolm are so opposed to each other. Another reason why I hated Malcolm as much is he, as opposed to feminism, was almost verbally abusive to Kiara, Harper, and Steph. Yeah. I remember talking about that, and I was like, not a vibe.
Yeah, he was very like harsh with them a lot of times.
Yeah.
And I found that to be a little odd because like sometimes when you're with your friends and stuff, you joke around in harsh tones, but every time he was addressing them, it wasn't really like a joke. He was always serious, and it kind of came off as like, I don't know, a little rough.
Yeah, and like when Kira was like not talking to Malcolm, like for like 2 days, right? That's it, 2 days. Malcolm comes back, and instead of like saying he missed her and like hugging her, he just starts yelling at her in the cafeteria. Like, that's not love right there.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, he was so abusive to her, like, because he was like Eric said, like he was just so steadfast in like what he believed, and like I don't know. I think one thing that was said in this book is like the reason like they were together is because like, and like the reason that like Kira was still in love with him is because like she knew like they both were from the same background, like they knew each other on like that level.
Mm-hmm.
And like
yeah, they found that familiarity in each other, and
and also
that helped.
they've known each other for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So, like,
right. Did these characters fit well in book?
I mean, like
I don't
I said,
understand that question.
Like, they're good characters, and I think like you can understand, like, even though we're saying like how are Malcolm and Kira together, like you can kind of see it because like they've known each other for a while. They like know each other's like personal experiences. They know each other on like that level. So, I mean, like it's a really realistic story, I feel. Even though like the media coverage is a bit odd, it's still pretty realistic.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, with Wyatt, like when it's revealed that like Malcolm isn't the person, like we just forgive Wyatt, and then we like he still said a lot of bad stuff in the book.
Yeah, didn't he? Yeah.
Like you can't just forget.
Right.
Yeah. Wyatt definitely had a lot of things that he said that should not have been breezed over so easily. I think they definitely should have dove into a like bit more of a deeper discussion on why some of the things he said were very problematic.
Yeah.
But like it could have been wrapped up a little bit better on his end.
He isn't the troll. Like he still said a lot of bad things, and like when Karen Harper was talking, like he still like intruded on them and like that interview and stuff. And I think talk a little about like Harper's character. Because like she's like that genuine character. Like she's genuinely like the only person in this book who's like trying to improve. I don't know what I just did. Okay. Who's like genuinely trying to improve. Like I think like the first time we meet her, like she's asking Kira this question about like her hair and like dreadlocks and stuff. And like I feel like that's like really there like with her like throughout the entire book. And she's just like the only like character who's like just trying to improve the entire book. I really liked her character. What did you guys think about Harper?
Yeah. No, I liked Harper, and I liked that you could tell when she realized that she was doing something that probably wasn't okay, and she definitely tried to improve upon herself as the book went on. I liked that she was trying to grow and
Mhm.
become better for Kira and become better for herself. Like I really liked that about her.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I really like how she's actively trying to improve and do the right thing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh my God, no.
But yeah, Wyatt was just kind of like forgotten right after Malcolm was revealed. So that's definitely something. Wyatt and Malcolm are character opposites. Both are extremists, and that's why it's so easy to believe either of them could have been Dread.
Like,
True.
why was extremely good red herring in this book?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the extreme amount that like Malcolm went to be this character online, like everything that he did to make his character, like even just how he created his character to be like a white extremist with like Nazi symbols and things like that. Like, why would Malcolm do that if he's trying to prove? I don't know. I just don't understand why he went that far, because that's kind of like the opposite of what he's trying to portray. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Malcolm was just like out there.
But I mean, like, the thing about Wyatt and Malcolm is that, like, they're both extremists, and, like, yeah, like, they both could have been Dread. But, like, I think the fact that it was Malcolm just makes it more interesting. And, like, why Malcolm is such an interesting character, but also, like, I feel like Wyatt was a little underdeveloped. Like, he didn't have much of a personality, I think. He was just there to be the red herring.
Yeah, he was just kind of there. So.
Yeah, he was just kind of there. Like, he was a part of the plot, but he wasn't his own person.
Who was Maurice again? I forgot.
He was one of the like main duelers. Like, he was one of the best duelers in the game, I think.
Oh,
wasn't Maurice the like really rich guy that owned that company that they?
And like, I think that's like the epilogue where they like go.
Oh.
Yeah, he like owned the company that I'm pretty sure hires them on.
Yeah.
As like developers.
I understand that. Hopefully we get a sequel to this book. This book definitely could get a sequel.
Yeah. I mean, I could see potential.
I don't think he's going to.
Yeah, well, I'm excited for any book she writes, honestly. Did the ending take you by surprise? I would say definitely. I mean, I was shook. Like, I literally had, what's it called? Like, the tingles. I had, like, the, yeah, whatever. I don't know what I'm saying. But, like, yeah. I was just, like, reading it. I was like, oh, my gosh. Like, wow. Like, it just blew my mind. And if I was vlogging that day, I would have taken out my camera and I would have just screamed. So, yeah.
I was actually vlogging, and then I lost the footage.
Oh, darn. Okay.
Oh, that sucks.
Hi, Ruby. Oh, also hi, Lily.
But like,
hi, everyone.
Nice you. And like what I was saying, like yeah.
I have to apologize as revealed to Malcolm.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about that, and we agree.
Yeah.
I also thought like lots of scenes in this book were like really tough to read, like especially like in the beginning, like when they're talking about the news and like the game developer with Kira like in the room, like all of her friends are talking about it.
Oh my
and,
gosh.
They're talking about how anti-white the game developer is, and like all these bad things, and like how they're gonna threaten her. And, like Kira's in the room with them. Really tense scene. I was just waiting for someone to like see like a thread of like the VR equipment or something like that. I don't know.
One scene I really enjoyed is the scene when she had to go see the lawyer.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah.
Like how the lawyer immediately knew that she was going to like help this girl right away. And just how at the end of their meeting, when they like said the lawyer like said the tagline that like all the Slayers say, and she was like, holy crap.
Yeah.
She knows about the game.
I kind of like the entire lawyer scene was like weird because like I felt like the lawyer knew something about Kira that Kira didn't know. She knew like the entire scene. And then when she said the meat thing, like that still took me by surprise. Like literally every chapter ended on some sort of plot twist. which just like it just kept you reading.
Mhm.
The Lawyer is great. We do stand.
Yeah. Also, yeah, Noel, I actually like read the last like 100 pages all in one sitting. It went by so fast.
I think I read it in like 3 days, but I read most
Mhm.
like I think like 150 or 200 pages like the last day because I just needed to know. Yeah,
Yeah.
you eat meat. God, what do you eat meat? I thought it was like this weird like.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to find
I think it was that. Like, do
No, it
you
was.
eat or something?
And like
like the sun
kept
rises in the east.
I just kept picturing like people at the grocery store asking this to each other every time.
I mean, they might mistake someone who doesn't slay.
What if they're a vegetarian?
Oh my gosh.
Like if the person doesn't slay,
Yeah,
like
that would be awkward asking that.
I mean, I do, but I don't.
why are you asking me?
Okay.
Yeah, like what I was saying,
I don't really understand what you mean by that.
like with Sadie, like it's told half through podcast, and it just makes you feel like the fastest reader in the world when you're just like flying through those like texts or like those like
Mhm.
scripts or something. It just it just makes me so happy sometimes to know that like
Yeah, I did love the text.
yeah, like it also was like
How many
really
pages are in the book? 321.
oh I have 318.
Okay.
Wait, are you counting the acknowledgements? Oh yeah, I don't count the acknowledgements.
Well, I just count however long it says. Some authors do it, some authors don't.
I just
Yeah.
count how long like the actual text is, like not acknowledgements or something else.
Yeah, it was short, and I feel like she didn't need to make it longer. Like usually a like page 400 page books, but like she didn't need to add any more.
Yeah.
Mhm. So, any other thoughts on the book? I think we like hit a lot of the like main points of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does anyone have any points or questions in the chat? Oh yeah, it's we meet at dawn. I'm pretty sure.
No, I thought that was like the thing you said in response or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, to do you eat meat?
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, were there any moments you didn't like? I feel like some of the school moments weren't as fun, or like at least like the beginning.
Yeah, that's true.
But I mean, there wasn't really any specific scene that I was like, I don't really like it.
Yeah, like in some books where like the character's just waiting to like for school to go by for like the actual plot event to happen. Like there were so many of those moments in the book, and I just wish like she just said like she went to school, she came out of school, like she went through like some of the scenes in school that we didn't really need.
Yeah,
Right.
there were definitely parts that like you felt uncomfortable for the main character because of the situation she was in.
Yeah.
But like I think that is really good that had that because it was like progression of the story and it also like made it more impactful. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I didn't like it. I'm just saying like you felt like how she felt, and that's a very powerful thing when a book can make you feel that.
Yeah, like I was watching a video and it was like when you're reading a book, you don't want to feel like you're reading a book. You want to feel like you're in the story, that you're like these characters and that they're actually happy. That's a sign of an actual good book.
Yeah, that's a good point. So I guess we can go through this again, but I rated it like a 4.5 out of 5.
I rated it 5 stars, but like take that with like a grain of salt, I guess, because like I'm not that critical of a reader sometimes, and like there's nothing wrong with this book, so I just gave it 5 stars.
Yeah, I gave it 5 stars too because I just like I had a good time with it, and I'm like the same way. I'm not a super critical reviewer, but yeah, like if I have a book that I really enjoy and I don't really find like too much that I don't enjoy about it, then it's usually a 5 star.
Yeah, either 4, 4.5, 5 stars. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to rate more below, honestly, because I feel like I rate everything 5 stars. So I'm just trying to...
Yeah, I feel the same way.
Like my average Goodreads review or like rating is like it's like it's like a higher. It's a 4.06. So
Yeah, mine was 4.75 when I checked or something, so it's crazy.
I also thought something that was interesting was like the platform that Kira had and like how she used it in this book to like affect all the people that were playing and like how we haven't talked about like how the anti like white discrimination what the game was like how the news covered it and stuff because like they were saying like this game is technically being discriminatory and like technically being racist but like also like Black people haven't had like the same like platform and the same like advantages like that other people had and so this was just their space and I thought that was like a really interesting part about this book.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like you can look at the technical side to it, but it's really, you know, the moral.
But it was way too easy to get into the game with like the code stuff, right? Like it should have been more.
Wasn't it really an interesting code? But yeah, that was a plot hole because I remember being like, can't anyone really like tell what the code is to someone else?
Like, it was just
like anybody could just get a code from somebody.
Yeah.
So for your question, I actually read this book called like recently this year, The Leveler by Julio, and it's basically another kind of book that if you are interested. Do you guys have any recommendations?
There's a book called Girl Gone Viral by Arvin Ahmadi.
I have that one.
Oh yeah.
I haven't read it, but I have it.
Yeah, I haven't read it either. I think I DNF'd it, but I wanted.
Oh. Okay. Well, there's also somebody said in the chat, but Ready Player One. But there's also a series by I think it's James Dashner, and it's called The Eye of Mines. That's the first one. I don't know what the like trilogy is called, but that one I read a while back, and it was decent. So.
Yeah,
there's one called Warcross too.
Oh yeah, by Mary Lou.
Eric likes Mary Lou.
I do. Yeah. I haven't read that book. I have that one though. It's on my shelf.
I can't wait to review it.
Okay. He said, "Please don't put this on screen." Troy, put it on screen.
Well, I'm not going to. What would you have wished were better executed, like relationships between characters or the writing style? The pacing.
Yeah,
I would say because the beginning was a little bit slow, the ending was a bit rushed.
And also, like the writing, like it's kind of a bit dry at points. Like it kind of read like a transcript sometimes, and I just thought like I just wish she included like more metaphor in the book. But like that's like a minor complaint.
That's true.
Yeah, no, I agree with you guys. I think the pacing could have used a little bit of work, but other than that, like.
Yeah, like the characters are phenomenal.
I really like the characters, so.
Yeah, like the characters.
I just love the game aspect.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Katie.
You're welcome. We love that. Okay.
Oh wow, 5:48. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Time goes by.
Yeah, we could probably wrap up because I don't.
Yeah.
I think we went over most of the points
you
of
guys
the
have
book.
Any questions? Points?
I think someone wanted to do a Q&A or something. We could do a little.
Yeah. Do you guys have questions?
Yeah,
it doesn't have to be about the book.
Yeah, we could just do like a little 10-minute Q&A.
We can get this to an hour.
And nothing.
Q&A. Send in your questions.
Oh, with my bed, someone said something about my bed. I don't care. I don't really like soccer. It's just, I don't know. I just had this thing.
I played soccer for like a year, and I never did it again.
I'm more into basketball and football.
Okay, so let's do day. So we can go around. Why is Siri trying to...
Well, here it's raining. So very rainy day, sitting inside, but other than that, it's going good.
Yesterday, like today, I woke up at like 7. I was planning to wake up at like 12 today, 10 today, but it was storming so hard. Like I did not expect, so I woke up at like 7 today because of the storm. It was really bad. But like, I'm excited for tomorrow because a new readathon is starting, and I'm going to be vlogging for it. So I'm super excited for that.
Mm. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
I had a
excited
good
to
day. I
dive
have
into my books.
setting up for the live stream.
Yeah.
Where did you get those pillows?
I don't know. I've had this for a while. Why are you asking me things about my bed?
Yeah, I know. It's like asking like, where did you get your bedroom or something? I don't know. Okay. What's your favorite holiday? Christmas.
Yeah.
Also my birthday. I don't know.
I don't know. It's a tie between Christmas and Thanksgiving for me, because
my
on
gosh.
Thanksgiving, my mom makes this really good potato casserole every year, and it is like the most delicious thing I've ever eaten. So we don't get that at Christmas. So that's why literally I only like a holiday because of the food I get to eat on it. But
Yeah,
I like
that's
Diwali,
such a mood.
Indian holiday, but like we do fireworks and it's a lot of fun. It's just like that's my favorite holiday. Oh wow, there are a lot of yay. All right. I'm currently reading nothing because I'm preparing for the readathon tomorrow, and I wouldn't start a book now.
That's a good idea. I would never. Okay, so I'm reading. I'm reading Eldest, the second book in the Aragon series, and The Starless Sea by Aaron Morgenstern.
I'm currently not reading it yet, but I'm about to start it today, and that's Then She Was Gone by Lisa Jewell, which is a thriller book. So I'm pretty excited for that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe in zodiac signs. Like zodiac signs, like all that stuff. I don't believe in that stuff. I don't even know what that is.
Wait, that's zodiac sign, right? A Leo? Is that what we're talking about?
I have no clue.
I think we might be the same sign because our birthdays are close.
Mm-hmm. I just think it's cool because it's a lion, so.
All right, this time we have to put Katie on the screen. I'm sorry.
Well, no, if they're asking not to, then we can't. But any book to movie or show adaptations?
There are a lot.
Like just good ones? Is that what they're asking?
No, just like any.
I don't really honestly watch much movies or anything.
Stars, everything. Sun is also a star. Simon versus the Homo sapiens.
Oh my gosh, I want to watch The Sun Is Also a Star.
I still have to watch The Sun Is Also a Star too. I read the book and it was good, but like I never watched the movie, and I want to do that.
Read the book because like I didn't like everything, and like The Sun Is Also a Star is gonna be like rom-com in a way, and like insta love also, because like isn't it set in one day and like they have a romance?
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be insta lovey, so I don't want that, but I'm gonna try it.
Yeah, it's not like exactly the same as everything. Like it's definitely a different story. You can tell she uses some same plot points, but like I liked it. I thought it was pretty good.
We decided the August book. So basically we're like every single person in the book club is like choosing a book that they want to read. So I chose Slide, and then Eric chose the next book, and that is What If It's Us. I don't know who's the next one, but we're definitely going to announce it soon, hopefully.
Yeah, What If It's Us by Becky Abertali and Adam Silvera.
Yes.
And mainly I just chose that because it's been on my shelf staring at me for a long time.
Yeah.
So it's about time I read it.
Yeah, so make sure you guys get it.
Yeah. I just picked it up from my library. I'm gonna purchase it later though. I do own Keeper of Lost Cities, but I didn't like it, so I didn't continue with the series. I just didn't like it.
Sure, is The Office. Wait, what is? Oh, if any besides Troy read Kid TLC? Yes, Kid TLC is amazing. Okay, let's see here.
Thanksgiving is like. Someone asked about Thanksgiving.
It's basically just food. That's how I describe it.
Yeah, you literally just get together with your family and say what you're thankful for, and then eat a lot of food.
Yeah, exactly.
Like the background, but like it's like when the Pilgrims came here and like they met the Native Americans and they helped us out. But yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna have like 5 more minutes. If you guys have any other questions.
People are talking about birthdays. Eric, is it your birthday in like 4 days?
Oh yeah, my birthday's on the 6th.
Oh yeah, I saw your username.
And
It
like
counts
So-
down.
It's coming up.
Troy's
Pretty
birthday
pumped.
this month.
I don't know what I'm gonna do though, because like COVID, so
Yeah,
can't
that's
really
true.
do much. I'll probably do like a video chat with some friends, I guess.
I'm going to be sending you a book, I think.
What?
Ooh.
Aw, that's so nice. Thank you.
This book club is gonna be the reason I read What If It's Us, because it's been staring at me for myself as well. Yeah, and we can't wait to chat with you.
Nice.
Yeah.
I think we're doing it on Nitty's channel,
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be on her channel next.
hmm
and then group,
Yeah.
and
You
then
know,
I guess we can do.
We'll just be rotating.
Troy, on the spot, do you want to choose our September book?
Maybe. I mean, maybe you'll be in the mood. Oh yes, happy early birthday! Got a lot of birthday wishes.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's see.
That's crazy that it went by like that. This entire day, like I didn't do anything. Like I just watched YouTube and like just waited for this.
I know.
Like I
Yeah.
did
I tried. I was procrastinating, like going over the book, and I ended up not doing it.
I was
Yeah.
going to film a video, but I just couldn't think about anything else. I'm gonna film a video after this.
Yeah, I spent like an hour on the thumbnail, guys. So. make
Yeah,
sure
it
you
looked really good.
follow.
Did a good job.
Thank you. Why does Siri keep turning on?
She wants to talk to you.
He wants to be part of the book club, honestly.
Yes. Everyone's birthdays are so close, yeah. Oh my gosh, I saw this tweet from like Maureen Johnson, an author, and she was like, "Oh, I hate August." And I was like,
Oh yeah, I saw your response on that.
yeah, I was like,
Yeah, my brother's birthday was like 2 days ago. So
Bye, Anna.
bye.
We've got like 3 more minutes. So if anyone has any last minute questions that they need to send, I don't know. Love in the hearts, guys.
Yeah.
Get up. Spread the love.
In the chat, like it was like half of the words in the chat were either oof or noise or something like that.
I know. Oh my gosh.
And it was,
There's more. Give me the best thumbnail. Thank you.
You really did though.
I kind of want
awesome.
to play the
Did you
thumbnail.
use Canva to make it?
Oh, what?
What did you use to make it?
Oh, I use Canva to make my
Yes.
thumbnails.
That's what I used to.
But it's so hard.
Yeah. Doing good.
Very important question. Yeah, I'm doing a lot great. I read 14 books. What?
What?
14
Wow,
books?
that's impressive.
Whoa.
Last month I read 9 books, but Troy can read 13 books, so.
Yeah, I
You
read
guys are
13 books
crazy.
in
Like,
one
I'm
month.
lucky if I read like 6 books.
Yeah,
in a
no, I
month.
read like 6 to 8 books.
I mean, yeah, with the I started listening to audiobooks again, so.
Yeah, that definitely helps. Because then you can just like, while you're doing anything else, you can just like throw your headphones in.
Yeah.
I
Sometimes I'll even edit with my audiobook.
won't be able to do that, but I haven't read an audiobook in my life. Like I'm
Try it.
I'm going to. I don't know which audiobook, but I'm going to try one.
You should do. Have you read They Both Die at the End?
Mm-mm.
Oh, that was a
I have
great
that book.
audiobook.
I think I DNF'd that one, but I want to try it again.
All these books, I'm like, I have that book. I'm excited to read it. And then Sue Kroup's
my
like,
God.
oh, I DNF'd it.
Exactly.
Here we
Exactly. It's amazing.
No,
I
I
almost straight up at the end.
wasn't in the mood for that type of book that time.
Yeah,
I
I
think
understand though.
I think I was in like a reading slump, and I was trying to force it. I think I'm going to like it. I just
Yeah.
take my DNF with a grain of salt.
That's so nice.
That's
Glad to
awesome.
help
Yeah.
people out.
Glad to help people get back into reading.
Yeah.
That's like gold for a booktuber.
Yeah.
For sure.
One thing I really like
Yeah.
is when people say like they found new books from my channel. Like that also
Mhm.
makes me really happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
no,
get
that's
proud
such a
to
good
post
thing.
like a recommendation, and then people will actually pick it up and will tell me how they think of it. It's like
Like the crazy
really
thing
nice.
about this book club and is that people picked up Slay because we started this book club. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, it's really crazy.
Yeah, no,
have
it's
this
a really
t-shirt.
cool feeling.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So that kind of wraps up this live show.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for
So
coming.
much for tuning in.
Thank you guys for coming. It was so much fun, honestly.
No, I'm not 17.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe add like 10 years to that.
Yeah, me and Sokup are kind of young. Anyways, and previous live stream asked if I should start a channel, and you said yes. So I'm just saying that I'm filming my first project currently. That's so cool.
Yay.
Not for BookTube, but yeah, any filming is good filming. Yeah, thank you guys so much for coming. We had a really great time chatting with you. And make sure you subscribe to their channels. Go in the description. Break Even Books, Sokup and Books. Subscribe and watch their videos. So yeah. Oh. Yeah, I guess this is gonna be the end of the broadcast, and when I hit it, we're not even gonna be able to chat anymore. So it's kind of sad. What do you mean you're 27?
Yes, I am 27. I know. I'm old.
Troy is 6'6". You wouldn't. I don't know. All right. But
I do look young, though. I guess I get that, but
yeah, you do.
Yeah, but I'm like 13.
Skincare routine.
Skincare routine. Yes,
I don't even have a skincare routine. Like, I don't use anything for skincare.
So much fun. Like, I really enjoyed like talking about this book.
Yeah, I can't wait for the next one.
I'm really looking forward to the next one too. I think it'll be a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm sure if we like had more people, we could probably keep this going longer. But we're just out of
well,
thought.
hopefully Monet can join for the next one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Nat.
Yeah, and
I saw that she posted a video that was like, "I'm back from my break" or something. So
yeah, I couldn't make the live, but yeah, I saw that.
So yeah, make sure you guys join the Goodreads group, the Goodreads group as well. Let's get to 75 members. So yeah, join that, and then also read What If It's Us, and we'll talk on Nitty Ready Reads channel next month.
I'm so sorry, Katie.
So
anyway.
I'm gonna start a skincare channel. Katie's gonna be my one subscriber.
Skincare with Eric.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I would talk about.
Certainly be interesting. Everyone's asking me to make an ASMR channel, so.
Seriously?
Yeah, I've got several requests. All right. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like,
thanks, guys.
Subscribe, leave a comment what you thought of the book or what you thought of the live stream, and we'll catch you guys later. Bye. I'm going to end it now. Thank you, everyone, for attending. Bye. Oh, wait, I have to press end. I'm pressing end, guys. This is sad. End.